got a prayer in Memphis. Now Gabriel plays piano every Friday at the Hollywood, and they brought me down to see him. He asked me if I would do a little number, and I'll sing with all my might. He said, "Tell me, are you up with some child?" I said, "Man, I am tonight. I'm walking in Memphis, walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. I'm walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. I'm walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel?" Put on my blue suede shoes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm here to talk about Joe and Kamala, and I've known Joe since 2006, and this is what I think that's something really important, and that is you cannot build anything unless you build it on the truth. And I believe that that's one of Joe's great attributes, is he is honest, he is truthful, he knows what he's doing, he's smart. I mean, he's not going to come in with no one. He's coming in with the best people, and they're ready to work, and they're ready to try and change what this man in the White House has done. He is ripping the guts out of America. If he got 4 more years, we wouldn't recognize it. We wouldn't have any of the freedoms that we have. I don't even know that we're going to be able to get the freedoms back. It's going to take a long time to get the freedoms back that we've taken for granted, and especially that young people have taken for granted. They don't know. Like, when I was a young girl, which is so many years ago, I can't remember, but when I was a young girl, women were introduced by their husbands' names. They would be introduced as, "Oh, this is Mrs. John Richards." And I would say to my mother, "What kind of bullshit is this?" I was about 10. And I've seen what has gone on. I have seen how we've changed as a group of people, especially women. Not everybody. I see that I was so ignorant too until cell phones came out. I didn't know what was going on in the Black community. I didn't know what was going on in the Latino community. Not that I didn't know, but I never saw it. So I am excited about making this world a better place. I'm excited about Joe making this world a better place because he wants to. I have talked to him about this. This is not my conjecture. This is me talking to him. And also I was saying, like, what are you going to do, dude? What are you going to do about this? What are you going to do about that? I hope you're going to do something like this. Or is anything going to be green? Are we going to, he's got this idea to make jobs where there were no jobs before. He's got an idea how to make jobs where there were no jobs before. And I don't know if people, they're good jobs, they pay well, and I'm not sure if people care what kind of a job, as long as it's honest, it pays well, and it doesn't kill you. So yes. Oh, thank you. Also, I wanted to tell you this, and it's by way of explaining something about me that you don't know. So my grandmother picked cotton, and my grandmother picked cotton with my mother on the gunny sack. And it was a very rough existence. My mother got a job. My mother had a job where you called in every day to see if you had a job for the next day. was there a time then was really horribly embarrassing for me. I mean, it's something I'm never going to forget. And where I lost the soles of my shoes, and so I had to put rubber bands around the soles of my shoes so I could walk to school. So when I say I understand what people are going through, you never forget this. You know, I never will forget the things that I had to go through when I was young, and I want people to have better. I want people to feel good about themselves. I want them to have a good living. I want schools to be decent, and not just for rich kids. I want schools to be decent for everyone. You know, I have a friend named Karen Weaver. She was the mayor of Flint, Michigan. And I saw what she had to go through. They gave her nothing. They lied about everything. And she got fired because she was bugging the governor. And she was trying to get water for her people. So just because, you know, a lot of times it seems like the people at the top are telling the truth. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean anything, because the people at the top can be big liars because they want power and money. And that's what they want. And some of them will do anything to get it. So, and I know what I'm talking about because I've been around some of those people. Not for long. So anyway, I just want you to, you know, go to www.iwillvote.com and vote, because if you don't vote, we'll have nothing, you know? If he gets another term in office, if he gets another 4 years in office, we will have nothing, you know? We will have Putin's idea of what heaven is. We will have Erdogan's idea of what heaven is. We will have all of these people, all these autocrats who will have his ear, who will be paying him money, and we will have no power, you know? So I want us to have some power, and I want people to have a good living wage, and I want women to get help when they have children, you know? And I have asthma, you know, I can pay for it, but what about people when they take away your pre-existing conditions and they can't do it? You know, you can't get anything. So I don't want to see them do that. And they've been trying to do this from the day dot, okay? These guys are so full of shit. Anyway, good night and thank you.